about their first series, of course, but they're strong players. Ifrit, I mean, you know what, Mott, I know this is a team that you've been following for a long time. Me and you both were big NA players. We get to have our rounds of watching NoT today. What are we going to expect from them coming into this series against the heavy hitters of IG?
The thing about NoT today is they pick so many unique lineups that you don't really know where they're going, honestly. Smash can play so many heroes. They also like to switch up like where they play here or where they play in their lanes. Like the lane setup is always different. Smash can play mid, he can play off lane brew, he can play solo safe lane brewmaster, he can play safe lane brew and with supports nearby. The only constant I think is Stinger and Misko are going to be the supports. That is the one constant that NoT today will have. Smash will be somewhere, who knows where, top, middle, or bottom, and maybe even in the solo lane.
He's going to be in the bathroom in a second. He really needs to pee, it looks like.
He's jumping up and down. He's excited. He's getting ready to go, man. But for NoT today, before they had the WCA American qualifiers just like a week or two ago, which I had the luxury of casting, and before that tournament, they had the really rough time at MLG. If you remember, they had such an awful time at MLG, and then after that, they took all of their losses, in stride, and they kind of tried to get back into it, but they just kept having this losing streak going. And then WCA America rolls around, and they're playing against some of the top teams, some of the top talent in North America. And they actually get to the grand finals. So despite how they do here, regardless of how they do here, I should say, they will be going to Burbank. They'll be playing in that tournament. But they want to do well here. They want to have at least a good showing. And this is not an easy team to have a good showing against. Invictus Gaming is so difficult to play against. I mean, it's IG, for God's sakes. Let's be honest here. So.
Yeah, this is going to be their toughest test they've seen in quite a while. So with that, we don't want to hold you up any longer. Let's go ahead and shoot ourselves into the draft.
The biggest problem yesterday is that NoT today, they got outdrafted so hard, especially the first game, and then into the second game, they tried to make a lot of things work with their Kunkka, Shadow Demon getting the kills, but still, the Dragon Knight from the enemy team, it just destroyed them and just took all their towers, and they couldn't do anything about it. And even though they picked the AM, it was kind of questionable too. That was kind of like their only pick at the end, but it was against a Morphling with Replicate and a Darkseer who can get a wall. So
we thought that was going to be the game to go the distance. You have a Morphling Sylar, and then you have Van, of course, playing the Anti-Mage. So like, okay, this will be it. We'll finally make the stretch.
Nope. The crazy thing is Van played so well too, but maybe was like on another level with his DK. Like he was getting so many really good kills. Smash missed a couple of boats early on in the series, or early on in that second game, which I think was a big part of the reason why they couldn't get a kill lead. They couldn't get an experience in gold lead. They were kind of rough around the edges. Even their supports had a rough time. They go for a Rubik first pick, which is something I don't see them grab too often. That's really weird, but against Faith, I guess, maybe kind of a deny pick, because Faith, if you look at Red Bull and how he was playing at Red Bull, he picked up a lot of Rubik in one of his best games. I think it was second game against Secret where he had Rubik. I'm not sure in that best of 5. But this is a very interesting first pick from NoT today. This is not something I was expecting. They don't. And another thing is they don't really go for the Gyrocopter. I've seen them run the Undying, so they could go for that, but it is banned out. Both those heroes, in fact, banned. So IG kind of doing their homework a little bit. Undying was one of their go-to heroes. We'll see what they grab, but IG's the next pick. They get the Visage going to, and then the Shadow Fiend. Classic IG start.
I mean, these are just platinum tier kind of heroes. There's so many of them. You can't ban them all. Something's got to slip through, and you know that when they're sweating out the clock there, they anticipate, I'm sure they're already thinking 2-3 steps ahead, even the next picking wave, on how they can follow it up. And NoT today, I would imagine, are expecting pickups like this right here. So, Ryu, you see a Visage, you see a Shadow Fiend. What kind of response should we expect from NoT today?
I think a Broodmother does really well against these heroes.
That is Ifrit's hero, man.
Yeah, he really needs to pick it up here. And another interesting thing to note is Enchantress was banned. I mean, they have amazing Enchantress players, but still, I think in this patch right now, Chen is 10 times stronger. So
I'm surprised they didn't pick the Chen. I guess Visage is just too good.
Visage over Chen, I agree with. Maybe you could say the case for Visage Drow, but instead they're going to be having a Visage Shadow Fiend. I don't know. It has to be Broodmother, make space around the map. For the other heroes, that's the best way I think you can deal with.
I wonder if they're having second thoughts, and what a call, man. Nicely done, Ryu. Very nice. And I was going to say, maybe they're having hesitation about it because it was yesterday, I believe in game 1 in their matchup against LGD, they committed early for the Brood because they're just confident with Ifrit on it. They're like, bring out whatever you got. he'll be able to handle it. Well, they picked up the axe, and he was put in his place. They put an aggro setup against him, and they took that tower so damn fast with the Jakiro and everything, and he was put a bit out of his comfort zone. So we'll have to see if it's something that IG are going to be looking to repeat here.
I would really like for NoT Today to ban Axe right now and just make sure that gets out of the way. But there are other ways to deal with the Brood Mothers. Spirit Breaker is so good, which is still available also. I think they can go for Storm Spirit, which is okay. I think I was talking with Jenkins about Ifrit's Brood Mother, and he said it was hands down the most annoying thing he's ever had to deal with in his life. This is a Leviathan Gaming Jenkins, and he plays the offlane. He played against Brood Mother. It's funny because after he said that, they played a series and they picked it, and it was Brood Mother against Jenkins Clockwork, and he got destroyed. And
I know Jenkins himself likes to play Brood Mother, so he knows. Even though he knows what to expect, having played it himself, he still is just like, I don't like it. I don't like having to go against it.
It's not fun.
So
they banned out the Axe, which I think is huge because they realized yesterday, they're like, all right, we're not dealing with this again. Let's just make sure this gets out of here as quickly as possible.
He's good with Brood, but let's just make sure. We're going to go ahead and ban.
So I think Spirit Breaker here for IG, if you do like Visage, Spirit Breaker as a dual support might be okay.
I think, it could be okay. I think there might go along the lines of Darkseer is even a good hero. They might pick up their other support here and
Darkseer would be really
up
good.
Their last pick for offlane, or second to last pick for offlane. It's just, what do they want to do? I'm really scared for NoT Today if they still decide to go aggro for IG, because that's, like we saw yesterday with Team Secret, they just pressured the Brood Mother's tower and they put Brood safe lane, and then you can just get it really fast with like a Jakiro, Visage, and the Shadow Priest. That's what we saw yesterday. And that's a really good lineup to even have right here. I mean, you have the Dazzle plus the Shadow Fiend as well as the Visage familiars. That's 1,000 minus armor. I can't even count that high, but speaking of minus armor,
it's more minus armor. That's the strategy, man. Wave of Terror's going to come out.
No protection for you.
Hey, Suns fan. He's in there. He's taking all that
right in the middle of the room, dude.
He's taking in all that information he doesn't understand.
Oh, dang. I'm going to tell him you said that.
Get him.
He's like, he doesn't know if they're like really putting out the dirt. But with that, Vengeful Spirit going to be moving forward, rounds out their support duo between her and the Visage. And without a doubt, I'm sure one of them are going to get a goddamn medallion.
Yeah, there's a good chance. Solar Crest.
Plus Shadow Fiend. Absolutely. I mean, what if they even decide to move on forward? I haven't really seen it from Burning, but a Slardar, maybe a Luo Bristleback.
Slardar is great against Brood Mother.
Yeah, we can get real disgusting. I think Bristlebacks hold pretty good as well. But
I don't think we'll see that. I mean, we could, but that just seems like way too much invested in that kind. Like, I think they just go for something a little more Burning-esque.
I've seen teams like Ninjas in Pajamas, though, go full throttle with their minus armor. Like, I want to make sure they have negative 47 when I go in there for a fight. But make them made of paper. There's the Darkseer. Ryu is on fire with this draft. No one out there probably knows who you are, but now they know.
Matt Damon.
This kid knows Dota. It's Matt Damon. Come on, people.
I mean, the AA plus the Rubik is a great... I love what NoT Today are trying to do. They're trying to contest this tri lane. The best way to do it is having the AA. Visage, though, plus Avenge. I mean, this is a straight-up man fight, and it all comes down to positioning if they do the tri lane. So NoT Today are kind of, in this situation, they're like, all right, we kind of want to fight in this situation now. We have the AA, but we still need a strong hero. So they're going to pick I would say they're going to pick their safe lane carry here next. What do you think it is?
What do you think about Brewmaster in that try? Do you think? I mean, it's just not going to get levels.
I think they need another ranged hero.
Weaver. I don't know if they play it though. I mean, I think probably Van can play it. I think Van can play Weaver. Actually.
See, this sucks, right? Because normally I pull up the Dota screen for the heroes right now, and then I just start theory crafting.
You don't get that luxury here.
I know.
I have a mouse pad that has all the Dota heroes on it. That's my cheat sheet. But
sorry,
I don't have
gentlemen.
That's at home.
Pretty cool.
It's got to come from the brain.
No, it's not going to happen. I'm not smart enough for that.
That's not happening.
All right, we got 35 seconds left to reserve time. NoT Today. We talked about what they could go for. No Gyrocopter, which would have been beautiful in that tri lane. They could go for a Weaver as another range hero. There's no Drow Ranger as well, which is kind of interesting. They do go for the Brewmaster, but I think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be part of the tri lane. I think it's going to be a solo. Maybe they go aggro tri lane, solo safe lane. Well, no, because where does that leave the Brood Mother? No, it's going to be mid smash.
You could put Brood.
Safe.
Smash
Brew.
You could put Brew safe. You can put Brood off lane.
Yeah.
Put Brood mid. Not just kidding. That's a throwback.
Yeah, that is a super throwback.
I don't even know how long.
Long time ago in Dota 1.
6-7 years ago, you would Brood Mother mid, and you could get the racks by 6 minutes. Easy.
Sumail was still a youngin.
People thought that they'd really be able to use that once like the cliff walking and everything was introduced, because you could easily move right to the runes as well from the mid lane. So people were like, oh, maybe it'll be the comeback of the mid brood, but
it didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen at all.
What I like seeing, and I was casting with Trout the other day, and we watched Ifrit's Broodmother, and a lot of people like going for the Orchid or the Necro book. He did go for that Necro early on, but he transitioned later on into that carry brood, and you can do that because you don't have an orb now with your incapacitating, but you could go for like, you know, get a Diffusal Blade, Deso, whatever you want. You can go for those items now. You could carry brood. That is a possibility. So if the game is going late enough, Not Today have a chance to carry with the Broodmother later on down the road, because Ifrit can transition into that carry Broodmother that we've seen before. So
yeah, I feel like though, typically when you're committing to something like a Broodmother, you're anticipating that the game won't have to go that long. But it is nice that they kind of opened up a few more options, item-wise, that she could build into that. I love the little nifty, like a Diffusal, being able to use the self-purge to remove a dust, let's say. Yep. So that would be pretty nice. Yep. Final set of bans are going to be coming out here. Invictus Gaming remove the Viper. They remove the Razor on the side of Not Today. And well, look at that. It's a Bristleback. Guys, we've been nailing this draft.
We're on point. We're top form right now with our...
Everyone's probably let down that it's not EG here and stuff, but come on, guy. I'm giving myself a pat on the back right here real quick.
He actually is.
Don't break your shoulders, man. You might hurt
it. Nail it.
Got Grandpa.
That is some ridiculous minus armor. The Quills are going to be helping with the Brood. He's going to be able to isolate, be able to put out the chase. And, I mean, it's Luo. He knows how to do work on a Bristleback.
They need a ranged hero for the safe lane, or a tanky hero.
Webba just walked over.
Dude, thanks, man.
He walked over from the station and gave Dakota a pat on the back. I was like curious because like the draft's about to end. I'm like, Webba, where you going, dude? And he comes over and he gives him a pat on the back. Last pick coming out, Sniper.
Whoa. Look at this ugly son of a bitch.
Range in the tri lane. You get that guy some chill and touch. Van's going to be playing it. Let's go, boys. I love this.
That probably caught them off guard. I would say Invictus Gamer like, wait, what?
I don't know if they can go. It's gonna be, if he gets caught out, the Sniper's dead instantly.
Yeah.
With the Venge stun plus the Visage nuke. But if he can just stay back, CS harass.
Yeah.
They can do a lot of damage, especially with that chilling touch and shrapnel.
All about take aim, man. He gets those early levels of take aim. I know shrapnel is like beloved, or at least it used to be in the last patch.
Yeah.
But like take aim, it might be critical because of like you were talking about, positioning is huge. Even headshot early. It's weird to see like what he's gonna go for in terms of skill build. Honestly, I have no idea what he's gonna do.
Because he's not gonna have the levels that he normally get in the mid lane here.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be very interesting.
Hey guys,
I tried to wave, but I was like, that's delay. I'm a dumbass.
You didn't even get.
I was like trying to wave to the practice room, and okay, I'm an idiot. Anyways, let's double back a bit about Sniper. Hi again, everyone. What's up? There's my wave. For Sniper, the consensus I heard from a lot of players, I believe it was during Red Bull, it's the shrapnel thing. It was actually one of the interview questions they had during those awesome montage of interview questions they showed during the grand finals. They asked, who do you felt, what hero was nerfed the most in 6.84, and it was a lot of Troll, it was a lot of Sniper, and for Sniper, they felt like it was the shrapnel. It was the quick set of vision. Now you miss as well, and when you're kind of working up and down, and you have that long range or shooting uphill, it could be a bit tricky. So his early game really suffers quite a bit, but his late game potential is certainly still there.
Exactly. He is a monster still in the late game. You sit in the back line and you're doing exactly the same thing you were doing the late game last patch, just not having shrapnel as good. So
yep. Let's think about that Mask of Madness hitting those birds.
Yeah, that does not.
Maybe they'll get rid of the birds.
That's the one thing is that when sometimes when you go for like a Drought Visage or even just a Vicious lineup, they can't clean up the birds quickly enough. But with a Sniper, they're dead. Yep. They are dead instantly. Let alone like a Brood or whatever. So.
It's going to be scary, though, if Ferrari does get a Yules plus a Blink Dagger, though. You could see these heroes pop instantly.
So I think, in my opinion, not today. This is probably one of the best drafts they could have gotten against IG. Like, this is maybe, if they can't win this game, it's going to be rough because this is a really solid draft. They have Smash Brewmaster, which I think is top tier. They have Van playing the Sniper, which I'm kind of skeptical about, but everything else looks good. I love the Broodmother. They love having Ifrit on it. For IG, though, I mean, this is a top tier team.
Yeah.
They get the Burning Bristle, I believe, the BB, God. And, it's going to be real interesting. Going for the Stout Shield, gets a Ring of Protection. On the other side, Shadowfiend not going for that early Wraith Band. He's just holding onto that circlet. Might still buy it later on down the road. So it is going to be Brew versus Ferrari. Oh, actually, it's Van mid. Okay, they're going to send the Sniper mid. I was surprised by this. And then bottom lane, they're going to have, actually, I believe, it's going to be the Brewmaster down there in that bottom lane, I believe. Yeah, so Smash is going to be part of the tri lane.
All right, and Mystico is hiding in these trees, so if anybody gets picked off, oh, there he goes. Burning could be in trouble here, but no lift at first. But he is in range right now.
Got him. Pull back. He's going to be fine. Smash moves forward. They're going to go Chuan right away. Can they get the first, but they can't with the Soul Assumption. It's going to be NoT Today who actually grab it. And they might get a secondary here. Faith, though, feeling confident against Stinger. Certainly these Quills got to be doing work. Burning. Does he decide to charge on forward here? Getting a little bit of extra damage. No, he'll conserve the mana. I say that he uses it more. Moves on in, but the rotation does come, so just like that, gentlemen, we're split 1-1, but the first blood bonus is going to go to NoT Today.
Did it go to Smash? Who did it go to on NoT Today's side? Smash. Yeah, that's huge. That is a very good start for that Brewmaster. I think he might have picked up a bottle and he's figuring it out, or boots. I'm not sure which he's getting. Or a stick, actually, and a salve. Okay.
And another big deal is that Bristleback's out of mana now. That's huge for this tri lane. They can play as aggressive as they want. He really needs to get... Okay, there we go. We got the Basilius.
Yeah.
We're working with some mana now.
It's a little. Not as glorious as maybe having a fresh mango on hand, but he'll have to make do with it. Meanwhile, back up at mid lane, Van still generous with the shrapnel to try to create a little bit of space and, you know, keep Mr. 430 at bay. A little uncomfortable with this CS game there, but here we go.
They're going to go. They have the chilling touch. They're going to make it fly. They have the huge thunderclap. Doesn't do that much damage. Look at the crit, though, coming out. Burning in trouble. Last right click. Burning's going to go down to Smash again. Beautifully done coming out from NoT Today. That's a huge start for them. Meanwhile, top lane, look at this. Search through Luo, looking for Ifrit. He can't find him. He's going to go down to the low ground, go back up to the high ground. He's just trying to juke his best. Oh, don't go there. Ifrit, look out, buddy.
Oh, aha, that's mine. But he might pay for his own life.
Ifrit. Oh,
bottom greed. Lane. And then bottom lane simultaneously. They're also going to get the takedown, it looks like. Mystico's going to get dropped from Chuan. More back and forth action here, man.
That should not happen.
Yeah, Ifrit, that was so greedy. That was not the way to play that matchup. That's all right, though. Meanwhile, middle lane, it's actually pretty even. I think Ferrari later on down the road, as most Shadow Fiends will do, he'll start catching up, and then of course he'll just take the lead and take stacks.
Double sidestep with
double raise the wave, go to the side camps like you were talking about. Boom, you're done.
I like that double Wraith Band build from Sniper 2. Normally you can see it go the other way for the Shadow Fiend really easy, but now he can pump out a lot of damage and contest these CS headshot. Oh, now deny. But this is a really good build for him. He should be going into the Quilla still, probably getting the boots up early, and, well, so far, so good for him. Yeah. Top lane, though, Ifrit needs to get back into this game. He can't let a Darkseer get a fast mechanism in this game. And, he's going to go for a Vanguard first, it looks like.
Yeah, that's a very early Ring of Health. He actually has the Sage's Mask. He probably will get the Soul Ring still. He just wanted maybe a casual Ring of Health for later.
Yep,
Vanguard.
casual's good.
Into a Crimson Guard. I think that's pretty good because maybe SF goes for the mech this game, and then
Guard's great.
Crimson Guard on Darkseer.
I mean, Bristleback can go mech, Shadow Fiend can go mech, but the thing is, Bristleback is shut down really hard right now. So I don't think he's going to have the space to get it. It just depends on what Ferrari wants to go, whether he wants to get the Yules. Bottom.
They move on forward. Mystico going to get stunned up. Magic missiles there. They're going to get the kill. They pull back Burning, but it's not going to be enough. Smash is going to be forced to retreat here, and it's just going to be the one-man drop. IG looking to take back this bottom lane after that early aggressive pressure coming out from NoT Today.
Stinger had to walk all the way back to lane. They didn't have him there, so it was a 2-on-3, and there's nothing they could have done. That's a really big kill for IG, honestly.
Yep, Stinger not being there. Easy kill.
Yep.
And what's Ferrari? Still, do they have any stacks in the jungle? We see Visage over here. He's got one stack. He's clearing out this one. So,
just the one stack, actually, which is still fine. I mean, I think Visage will start stacking in a minute here. But now they kind of can leave Burning a little bit alone here. Smash not having the best time. He's down 2 CS, but he has gotten 2 kills, so he's probably ahead in net worth, but only by a little. Burning's starting to catch up. He still has the Basilius, nothing else coming out just yet. Top lane, the matchup between Ifrit and Luo, that's the most important thing. And no surprise that Luo has the most CS, because of course he's against Broodmother and he's a Darkseer. He can head to the jungle, he can Iron Shell, and he can even cut creep waves. He's just destroying.
I think their pressure on bottom, yeah. I think they already lifted him back. It seemed like at first they were a bit hesitant. They weren't sure exactly where the support staff from IG was, so they wanted to wait. But mid lane, they're going to make a move. There's the support staff. They're showing up. They're going for Van. They're going to get it. Stinger shows up, but it's just too late. They're going to lose their sniper. And IG take advantage of just hiding in the dark.
42 CS for Luo in the top lane.
This is ridiculous.
He just got like 10. I think he
got all the broodlings, I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, that's... not very good for the sniper. He didn't have boots, too. Normally you want to see that first, especially when you're against a Shadow Fiend that can always just triple raise you if he has the movement speed on you.
They are wrapping
mid lane.
Faith could get caught out here. They're going to go. Telekinesis will fly. Shrapnel as well. Finally connects. There's the Fade Bolt coming in. And Smash comes in, gets the clap off. They go for Faith and Chuan. They get the kill finally. It takes them a period of time. But they do get it done. Van's going to actually get that kill, which is pretty important. Gets right back in the lane, gets a kill. They rotate over to mid. This is going to leave room for Bristleback to farm bottom, but it's just not that much CS. It's a good trade, I think, coming out for NoT today.
It's pretty good. You know, they made the committed dive. It is just a vengeful spirit, but they commit a lot for it, and Burning is able to easily play catch up. So from what was a struggling start for him, he's going to be able to kind of get back up on par with where he needs to be. But as we've already pointed out, the breadwinner is up here. It's Luo on this Darkseer, man. And this is a hero who is quickly moving up the charts as far as offlane potential, and it's getting pretty ridiculous. Level 8 right now, 55, almost doubling the next highest CS. That's the Broodmother from across his lane.
So where do you go from here if you're Ifrit? I mean, you can't really shut down this Darkseer. Just kind of do your own thing. You can't really CS either because there's so much Iron Shell in the creep wave. You have to kind of just jungle a little bit.
It looks like he's going for an Orchid. To me, and with this hood pickup, it mitigates a lot of the magic damage coming out from NoT today. Sniper has a lot, the claps, the Fade Bolts, almost everything's mitigated right now, and they'll have a pipe plus potential mechanism. Do we know what Ferrari's building right now?
Just a treasure.
Not committing yet. We won't know if it's going to be that mech, that Yule's, which we know the Yule's got that big mana, the mana nerf where it costs a bit more, but I still see Shadow Fiends pick it up from time to time here. It's just kind of what suits best.
I think he's going to go for mech because Bristleback, as Ryu talked about, didn't have a great start. Yeah, he's got the headdress, so he's going to go for mech. I will say that Ifrit always goes for the double stage smash. Faith's going to get caught out. Telekinesis, Chilling Touch is going to go as well. Clap, and this is just an easy kill. Magic Missile. Misko will pick up the last hit. Looks like Smash wanted it, but that's fine too.
He should have dispelled that Chilling Touch to get that last hit. What is Smash doing, man?
Man, Ryu, calling him out on that. Backseat playing right here.
I'm just kidding.
I will say Ifrit always goes for that double stages mask build, but I think he transitions to Midas like almost every game. Okay. And then from that point, he decides whether or not it's a Necro time or Orchid at that point. But you're probably right. He's probably going to go Orchid, but he will get the Midas first, I think.
If you can get the Orchid off on the Darkseer, that is a lot of the initiation factor taken away from IG.
Yep.
So they still have nothing to really deal with Darkseer right now. They have to get their only stun on NoT today is Telekinesis and Brewmaster with a split and a stun. So all their ganks are coming from the Ruby
top lane.
Oh, Shadow Fiend.
Oh my god. Ifrit's about to go down.
He has nowhere to run here, trying to dodge out this Ion Shell, sidesteps the raise. Oh, they try to guarantee it with the vacuum, but it's not going to be connecting here. Oh, he tries to snipe another one, but he is juking all over the place. The bottom lane, they're going to put their attention onto Chuan. The pullback with the Telekinesis turns back with a Soul Assumption. Not going to be enough, but Smash will end up going down. Burning, charging on forward and clearing out the rest. Double kill for him. Turns out to be a huge favorite here for IG. 3 for 1.
Jeez, that's his Vanguard too. I mean, what are you talking about? He doesn't have a slow start at all. My goodness, they weren't really able to contest in the bottom lane for the CS apparently. So that's why you can see IG pulling ahead there and all those close plays. Oh my! What is Smash's level right now? I mean, this
is so close to 6, but just so far.
Yeah,
this is putting him behind quite a bit.
That's such a tough tri lane to go against, even with the heroes they have. That just. It was not great.
I think they should have rotated. It would have been nice just to shut down the Darkseer. You can get the fast Blink Dagger on Brewmaster, and then Ifrit can just do his stuff in the bottom lane. They have Venge Stun to really catch you out, but man, it's not too reliable. Bottom lane, Burning.
They need this kill desperately, and he is going to fall. The last shrapnel, the last right click coming through. Stinger actually gets the kill. The Ice Vortex to slow him down as well. They put a lot into that kill, and they get it done, so he's down for 30 seconds. That's going to help them. I think now that Smash is 6, maybe they start rotating around. He wants his Blink Dagger, obviously. Van going for a Blade of Alacrity, probably into that Yasha, into that SMY, which we usually see. Has Phase Boots as well. Misko will rotate mid, and top lane still going the way, I guess.
It feels like Luo is playing this Darkseer like a Broodmother better than the Broodmother is. I mean, he's just taking over the lane. He's like, I'll hop in and out of the jungle, use my Ion Shells, and
I'll take your tower too.
Get all the farm I want. And Brood's like, that's what I'm supposed to do, but not getting the opportunity to do so.
So, And Ferrari, 200 gold away-ish from the mechanism, and that's go time. That's 5-man Dota, and you could just put Darkseer against the Broodmother, and everything that you tried to do from NoT today is kind of mitigated. So
IG are going super early game with this Vanguard pickup for birding. They're not really investing. I mean, they don't really have late game heroes. I mean, Bristleback's good in the late game, but he's also super strong right in that mid game, and he can just start running at heroes with Warpath. He doesn't have a point in Viscous Nasal Goo. Luo is going to have his wall up. He's almost level 2 wall, so yeah, they can pretty much start running at the entire enemy team of NoT today. They are not ready to fight yet. They have no Blink Dagger coming out of the Brewmaster for a long period of time. It's going to take a bit of time, I think, for NoT today before they can really invest in a fight, but they might try to defend bottom. Tier 1 is being assaulted.
Man, shrapnels do start coming out. Burning going to get slowed up, but turns that Bristly back. And we'll hightail it on out of there. Eat that! Hits him up with Soul Assumption. Not going to do a whole lot of damage, but it does force out the rotations for NoT today to have all hands on deck. But it looks like IG are not leaving until they get what they want here. Won't get denied. Lift in the last second, baiting him in for a fight potentially. Burning going to get lifted up. Now he turns back again and look at the rotation start coming out.
Shadow Fiend. It's not going to get used. Swap the Faith.
Oh, they get the AA, and now they're going to be on the hunt for 30. Could end up going down. You're going to get locked in place. He's going to get dropped right here. And now it's NoT today. On the prowl. Can they get the catch up here on the Faith? The little broodlings. Get up there.
Luo's coming in.
Oh,
Darkseer on Van.
Boom. And, well, no follow-up with the wall, unfortunately. There it is. Looking to cut off. Ifrit, it's going to connect.
He's got his webs now. He can use them. He's going to use them. He's going to get to the high ground here in just a second. Yeah, he's
surging for the illusion. Get in there and fight.
Oh, burning.
He shows up. He's making bank right now.
Broodlings go to Luo. It's more farm coming out for IG. Despite losing 2 heroes, they get the kill on the sniper. They do lose Ferrari 430. Who wins that fight? It is even, but those Broodlings at the end might be what they needed to take the edge in that fight for IG, and they might get this tier 1 tower mid as well. Burning's kind of low. TP in from Misco. Look out. That's an Iron Shelled Brew illusion.
Oh my goodness.
Get it out of here.
That thing hurts.
That's frightening.
That's where you just fade bolt that.
Oh, Ice Blast.
Big one on 3, but I don't think the follow-up's going to be there. Certainly.
Oh, Visage from behind. Visage from behind going to kill the Rubik. Snipe off. Smash has his blink, but he misses.
Oh, man. Oh, the swap back now. Smash does not have the split. He's going to get killed right here. It's starting to crumble before our very eyes. Not today. Oh, it's all taken away. Bottom, it was IG able to claim that tier 1. Schwab picked up the last hit. They follow up with a good couple of kills there at the end. Now they're going to get to tier 1 mid. This is starting to escalate pretty quick for IG.
Yep, I would say they still won the team fight bottom lane, even with Ferrari going down, because all they're looking to do is acquire map control from IG.
And they got it.
And they've gotten plenty. All 3 towers down at 13 minutes is looking very strong here now.
And as you mentioned, Dakota, they're fighting without that bruise split. So, I mean, any fight that NoT today takes is going to be real bad.
Oh,
Visco just walks up, smokes, and then dies to the Soul Assumption. That was not
One last puff before I go, I guess.
And that's an early Solar Crest coming out for Chuan as well.
This is an easy Roche now.
Oh, easily, yeah.
They've removed all those access points. Maybe they could place an extra ward nearby just to get that little bit of an extra security blanket to see if pressure's going to be coming, but at their will, which it doesn't even seem like they care to right now, they feel like they have the power advantage that they could just truck on forward, take this tower, take some names, and then fall back for the Roche thereafter.
NoT today have been in this position before. If they could somehow hold high ground in the next, 10 minutes, Ifrit and Van are going to be a force to be reckoned with, and it'll be so hard to fight into, even with all the birds and what they have. Dust is going to go through these Broodlings, are about to fall, but maybe Burning gets turned on. Shrapnel is going to go through. Spell was stolen. It's Iron Shell. Not the best ability to steal, but Smash could jump in. He has his split back up, ready to go. Ifrit up on the high ground. They're kind of just zoning out the enemy team. They will save their tier 2 tower mid, but as you said, Dakota, IG can back off. Maybe think about Roche. They'll try to maybe go for a smoke first, get a pick, and then head into the Roche pit, or they could just keep pressuring, or they can go back and farm. They have so many options here for IG because they have so much map control. Yeah,
NoT today are so far behind. You see the Brood coming to team fights. That's not what you want to have seen. You saw him pick up that Yasha there, so this is, I don't know what Ifrit's going to be doing, and he needs at least 10, 15 minutes to get space for this game.
Again, another game. We're not seeing Ifrit in his comfortable spot he likes to be as the Brood, and you can tell even by just the itemization. We know what we're used to seeing and expecting, but he has had to just change it up dramatically because if he's not there to participate, it's very clear that the rest of his team won't be able to hold up to IG.
Supports are so poor on NoT today's side. Misco and Stinger have absolutely nothing, and we already talked about the Solar Crest on Chuan. Smash is going to scout things out. He's got an Iron Shell. I think he also has an Invis. Blinks and claps onto 2. Split will go. Chuan in trouble. Actually, actually gets grave chilled out. Assassinate goes, but the pipe was there to help out. There's going to be the Ice Blast coming in. Yule's up onto 2. Chuan in trouble. He's going to fall, but look at these Brewlings go down. They get killed. They're all dead. All the Brewlings fall to the right click of Ferrari. Misko's got to hightail it out of here. He's in trouble. Faith coming through as well. He's got that magic missile. He's surged up. Gets the wave of terror. Swap, not the range. He's just out of range. Misko is still running. Look at Faith gaining on him, though. Misko is just sprinting. He's in a marathon. He will make it out. Faith got to go. He's got a wave of terror. No, he's got to throw up a ward on the high ground.
It's Roche down.
Still could go for that swap if he walks close.
Taking out that Brood, knowing the split's down, this is their chance.
There's no split. Broodmother has to TP and steal this Aegis. Else they're just going to go high ground, it feels like. Van Knight's shrapnel going to be scouting out, but
it's not going to do nearly enough damage. They're going to throw up the Assassinate.
Snipe this Aegis. Nobody. Broodmother, get it.
Ice Blast.
Snipe it. Oh,
Sorry's low. He might die. Swap out. Uh-oh. Ifrit, we'll see you later. They do get the kill onto the Aegis, but Ifrit is now Magic Missile. Do they have detection? Doesn't matter. He's going to go down. He walks out of the webs for whatever reason. 2 dead on the side of Not Today. They get the Aegis, but they lose 2 heroes in the process. And then Faith is stuck on the high ground with no TP, unfortunately.
Well, they're trying to get him here. Ferrari is nearby to help out his comrade, but doesn't really have an easy way to get back to the low ground. Doesn't have a TP, and now Sniper's like, aha! Easy kill now.
No, but
no, it's not. Uh-oh, Magic Missile, he's got to run. Burning on the hunt here. No. Oh, God, Lord, no! Not happening. See you later, Sniper.
And here comes the courier.
Oh, this is just falling apart so damn fast.
Well, easy TP out here coming in from Faith. That high ground, oh, poor Sniper. I mean, this mechanism, this pipe, it's just too much. And does Burning have the Crimson Guard now? I don't even think he needs it, but still, that would be... Yeah, he's got it.
He actually has it if he wants to buy it.
So this is the high ground they need. Ferrari's Aegis did get taken out there, though.
Can you imagine how that fight would have gone for Not Today if they had the split available? I mean, maybe IG doesn't go Roche, obviously, if they don't get that kill on Smash, but still.
This all started from him committing on that mid lane, trying to get the easy pick onto Chuan. It wasn't so easy because of all that sustained power they just happen to have. It goes on a bit too long. Smash ends up trading his own life for the support. And because of that, IG are like, no problem. We'll move in the Roche. We'll take the Roche, and there's not going to be a whole lot you can do about it. And now with that kind of advantage, here they go, knocking on the southern door of the Not Today base.
The tower's just dead, man.
Mikasa, Mikasa now.
They're going to take Rax in 17 minutes. It's definitely a possibility. Spell was still on Iron Shell again. Ice Blast's going to sail through. Misses on everyone. That's a huge miss. Burning's going to go to work on this melee Rax, the birds as well. And Not Today, they don't seem like they want to fight. On the backside, they're looking for a pincer move. There's the Courier. It's going to die.
Get it.
Yeah, they got it. 3.8k on that Courier.
It's a lot of money, but it doesn't stop them from taking the Rax.
That's a Yule's and a Crimson Guard, but like you said, that melee Rax is gone.
Yeah, it's done for here. IG just getting as they please here, and I don't even imagine them having to pull back. I figured they could just be gung-ho about this. They could step back.
They could just dive the fountain.
Yeah.
Burning's immortal. They need AA Blast plus...
Bruce split.
I don't know what, but Bruma is going to get swapped in.
Whoa!
Annihilated immediately. He wasn't even there.
The bug has been squashed. Man, oh man, 18-9 here. Coming into this match, you know, we looked at Not Today's draft and we liked it. We liked what we saw, but it just didn't seem to work out. Was it a thing of execution? I mean, the
Tri-Lane bottom was rough.
The Darkseer match up top certainly was not good for Ifrit either.
Yep, and getting those easy raise kills middle too on Sniper, they just out-rotated Not Today. That's what it came down to.
It's better team play, honestly, from IG.
Yep.
That's what you expect. TI2 champions, and now with the legendary Burning. They're moving in now. The Emperor, as they call him. They'll move right into the mid lane here. They want this tier 3. They want to continue this trend of quick games, quick action, and 2-0 streaks, and they'll see if they can lead it off with a victory here against Not Today.
They keep solar cresting him, man, for days.
They can't hit him.
Ice Blast smash, gets the clap on the 2 split. Not gonna go.
My
He just
God.
gets destroyed. The Vicious done. Chuan.
This is, yeah, there is just nothing they can do. Oh my
It
God.
just might be over right now, man. This is probably going to be GG if they take this set of racks. It's over. Not today. They might just say, okay, well, we'll just defend as long as possible. It's not going to matter. There's a 15, almost 20,000 gold lead. Blink Dagger done for the Darkseer as well. I mean, they have everything. There's no buybacks for Not Today now. They really just, they cannot defend this.
Burning got hit with a Assassinate, and I think he thought it was a mosquito or something. It's just like...
Tickled him.
He's out of there. Job well done for IG. Clear out the mid lane. They do leave the 1 Rax, but the damage has been done here. And Not Today. They're just looking around like, what the hell went wrong? My God.
Yep. Base in shambles. This is going to be the last push here. When's the courier respawning for IG?
It's
is it
41 seconds, actually.
All right, well, they don't even need the items, but they could wait for it, and that's going to be not today's last hoorah here.
Look at Smash's net worth, man. He is below the Vengeful Spirit on IG's side. Sniper's just barely above him.
Oh.
It's really, I don't know if there's anything they, like, especially with 2 racks down, there's just nothing they can do, honestly. And like you said, Birding's immortal. They can't, the Solar Crest, Crimson Guard on top of him, plus whatever item he wants to build next, just not going to die.
It's just going to be all on Luo, right? See if he gets that wombo combo 5-man vacuum wall. Get that hype.
It's not even necessary, dude.
No, we need it.
We need it.
It's all about the show.
Needs it.
It's about the show.
Noob from UA wants that highlight.
Will we get it here? Will IG go out with a bang in the flashy style here, or maybe not today, can manage to hold and prolong this game a little bit further?
The desperate complexity smoke wrap around.
Oh, man. The tried and true.
This is a Hail Mary if I've ever seen one.
And I don't think it might even happen here. He's getting bullied back from Mud Golems in the meantime. And
not today's like, go long.
Yeah, Burning is already in the base. Ion shelled up. The medallion will come out.
Smash, what are you doing over there? Get out of there.
I'm just hiding.
Smash, that's not where you should be. Misko's like over here. Courier!
Hey, a new courier
again! Oh, no. That was the wrong play, actually.
Yeah, we see a Rubik back there.
Let's go get that Rubik.
Oh, man. Luo's up near where Smash is. I was like, if he had any sort of sight on him, they're like looking right down.
Sean's like, I know you're there, man.
A vacuum down would put him in their place, but...
Get that. Yeah! Get that bird. Nicely done. All right, they have Mask Madness now. This is where they win the game. Mask Madness Sniper.
This is where he gets one shot. But all this... Oh, Smash goes in. Oh, Yules.
Oh, boy. See you later, Smash. Nice knowing you. He's dead for 40 seconds. Misko gonna go down
all right.
That's
all right. That's enough. That's enough. Pull them apart. Not today. Just got beat. Knocked out. Victus Gaming are going to be taking the Game 1 victory here in pretty convincing fashion. It was somewhat of a good start there, remember, for NoT today. They got that first blood. They even got the early takedown to Burning there in the bottom lane, but they shook that off, and they're like, we already know. We got the laning setup we want. We'll just keep pushing on forward, and eventually this game will fall right in our laps, and it did.
I don't know if it was the reason why that tri lane went so south. I think it might have been a combination of the two, between the Brisbane and the Visage. But I think they need to ban the Visage out next game. I honestly think that hero's too